I want you to make the commitment of 20 hours a week to your real estate business, okay? We have 168 hours in a week. Okay, we've got a lot of leftover time there in our week that we can commit and do something special in our business. It just has to be priority management, right? We have to put it as a priority. You need to start switching your brain from thinking that your job and your career is there forever and switch it to my real estate business is going to be there forever. This job that I'm doing right now is just a placeholder for when things take off in my real estate business, okay? That's the switch there. And when you do that, if you can commit 20 hours, 15 of those hours should be to making calls. And with that, you can keep your budget to under $500 a month to run your real estate wholesaling business, all right? And most of that cost comes from skip tracing, getting the right getting the right phone numbers for the properties that you're trying to get a hold of, right? So typically at batchskiptracing.com, that's the only one that I suggest. I am telling you, I turn people's businesses around like 30% overnight, literally every single day. Somebody comes to me and they're skip tracing with somebody else, and then they skip trace with Batch, and all of a sudden it's they're getting 30% better results because they have better data. The better data you have, the more successful you're going to be. So you've got your skip tracing. You probably want to skip trace around 1,000 to 2,000 addresses a month so that you can keep it fresh. And that's going to cost you 15 cents an address. So for 2,000, it's $300. You've got a dialer that costs you $100. I highly suggest you get a dialer, a phone dialer that'll dial the numbers for you. Batchdialer.com is a phenomenal resource. TTP coupon code in there so that you can try it out for free and get into the rhythm. But it's literally designed for real estate investors. And then PropStream at TTP Data. ttpdata.com. PropStream there, that's $90. And then your Driving for Dollars app at dealmachine.com, TTP code there too. And that makes it $50. So that'll be $550 if you're doing 2,000. If you could commit to 15 hours of calls a month, it's $550. As opposed to 11 or 13,000 in some of these other channels, or going out and putting a bunch of bandit signs out, which, you know, in some areas is okay, but in most areas is not very effective.
So that was perfect. And then just to squeeze a little bit more juice out of this, when you say predictability, right? Just for your TTP students, I mean, all the folks that you work with just across the country, what are some kind of just some big thumb rule numbers for actually getting the deal? How many calls, how many hours?
About 20 hours. It should be about 20 hours. If you're making the calls yourself, it'll be about 20 hours. Yeah. 20 hours of calls, and it takes about, and you got to look at it as a 90-day window, okay? From the time that you talk to somebody to the time that you get paid is about 90 days. Now, don't get discouraged. You're still getting leads in that time. You're still building it after that 30 days. If you stay consistent, then it all starts building. The momentum, the snowball is rolling down the hill now and building that momentum. And that's what's really important, is staying consistent, building that momentum, and getting that pipeline of leads so that they start popping every single month, every single week, and then multiple times a week, depending on the size of your team and your ambitions. So, yeah, that's it. That's the predictability. There we go, Valentine. There we go. Valentine comes in. Here you go, Valentine. 13,000. I love it. I love it. That is excellent. Closing two. Jose, 71,000 combined. Are you kidding me? Look at this. I shouldn't even put this down. Jose. Congratulations. I'm going to keep this bell by me and get rid of this thing. If you like that video, hit that subscribe button. We come out with new videos every single day. And if you want your questions answered, like you and I, one-on-one, make sure that you join us for the live show every single Wednesday. I will see you there.